Right here on WNCW with another song.
The song is called Spider. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm searching for 3 chords and the truth. I'm coming in quietly as it feels. And if it starts to get dark at noon, you can come find me. I'll be in my room singing for you. Remember when you used to be mine, and every day started with a fight, scaring the neighbors, scream at the night, and you strung your heart out on the clothing line. You're so fine. Gotta let it go, gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Spider making such a pretty web, and you've got a sweet gentleness, and you spin me up in your cocoon, and you drain me out, leaving me useless and blue, so blue. Oh, now look at all the other flies, spread apart, almost out of sight. Spider, you've got quite the appetite, but it took a while for me to realize you're not mine. Gotta let it go, gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Oh, but you're making such a pretty web. Maybe I should settle down instead. What is love without a little stress? I've got 2 minds about you, I'll confess. Get undressed. Oh, but I'm not helpless and I'm not scared. Flex my wings and I'm back in the air. Spider, you've got so many other cares. Don't I look so small to you from way down there?
That is Spider from Esther Rose on WNCW. Tunes from her new album, Safe to Run, out on the New West Records. I think it's out already. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
it is out.
2 weeks.
2 weeks has been out. Well, congratulations on
Thank
it.
you.
I know there's got CDs and vinyls. I see online there's like a signed vinyl in hot pink. The vinyl is hot pink.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like a Pepto-Bismol.
it
pink.
is that. Yeah, I knew that. It looked familiar. Yeah, it's cool. Bubblegum pink, I think they call it. Smart. Yeah, it's neat to chart your trajectory, Esther.
Thank you.
I know you kind of started recording maybe 2017 or something, but it was 2019, the album you made it this far that we got. And then How Many Times a couple years ago. And it started on a kind of, you had some twang in it, some nice kind of a country rock blend, Americana, whatever you call it. This one, a little more and more in a pop direction. I kind of saw it happening maybe.
Well, one reviewer said it more accurately than I ever thought to. It was in the Pitchfork Review, and this guy, Stephen Dusner, wrote wonderfully, and he said, country music is home for Esther, so that's a place to leave and come back to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God.
Hey.
So that's kind of how I think of it too.
Yeah.
It's like it's always going to be home, which means you can go far.
Yes. And it means you can come back to it.
Yeah. So there's elements of, I think we're rocking out more than ever, which feels really fun.
Yeah.
But it's all in there.
Yeah. Well, it sounds fun. Sounds like you're having fun with the record. Who did the production work?
That was Ross Farb, who co-produced How Many Times with me, and with Safe to Run, I was just like, he's fully producing this one, and I think that gave him and me the creative freedom to kind of stretch our wings a little.
Yeah. Well, that helped us explain what a smooth trajectory it seems when you listen to those last 3 albums, including this one.
Yeah, like if you play my first album ever, which I self-released in 2017, this time last night, and then play the most recent one, I think you can kind of feel more change. But if you're just kind of going album by album, it feels really gentle, the changes.
Yeah, for sure. So it's, too early to be thinking ahead because you're just hitting the ground with this one out, the 2-week-old album. But have you had thoughts yet about moving forward? Are you going to come back to country? Or are you going in a, I don't know, North African direction? Who knows where you might go?
I don't really think in terms of style. For me, my brain is always with the song lyrics and the content and the emotional weight of the song. So these songs that I'm writing are deeper in than ever. I think Safe to Run was kind of the first time I really wrote about my personal experiences as opposed to just kind of observing myself. I don't know. So all these new songs I feel like I'm just calling it the therapy LP right now.
Yeah. That's what songwriting and art in general is for a lot of folks, isn't it? Whether you actually get to the point of performing it in front of others or releasing it in front of others or just journaling about it, it's therapy.
I resisted that for so long because people would be like, is songwriting like therapy for you? And I'm like, no, therapy is hard and songwriting is amazing and fun. And, but now I'm like, okay, yeah. This is the therapy album. It's coming next.
Well, this album definitely does feel personal, from personal experiences. I mean, you're covering some bigger than now issues like climate crisis, maybe a nod to sexism in the music industry, and some big heavy issues. But also just, I don't know, you got kind of a lighthearted feel to it and a personalized perspective on some of these topics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a scientist. What I'm doing is feeling what it's like to be, a 21st century digital girl. Like I'm feeling all this stuff and I'm writing about it. I'm not explaining it to anybody, but hopefully when people listen, they can feel along with it. I'm not telling anyone anything they don't know about the world.
Right. It's interesting. Sean and we had a Asheville band, the Get Right band, in a few weeks ago, and their whole album is about the digital early 21st century and social media, algorithms, and how it affects us. And the same kind of feel. It's like, we're not explaining computer science. They're saying it's just like, this is just how it's changing us as people and our emotions and society. Yeah. We're talking with Esther Rose here on WNCW. Esther and band are going to be in Asheville tonight at the Double Crown and other shows in our area this week.